Hey, what's good, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to the Hood Table. One more again. It's your girl Tanya from the Hood Table. And on your way in, make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table on YouTube, Facebook, IG, Twitter, Stereo, and thehoodtable.com. What's up? Hey, Mrs. Hogg. You said, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well. So I'm just listening tonight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling good. I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. I've been hearing a lot of that lately. A lot of that lately. Friends, family, a lot of people have been down, sick, in the hospital, shut in. So yeah, I get it. I get it. It's tumultuous times out here. So a lot of stuff going on. But make sure you get a lot of rest, drink a lot of fluids, and hopefully you'll feel better soon. I hope it's nothing serious. I really hope it's nothing serious. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. As you can see from the title, what is the title of this show? Happy Snow Day or something like that. We are not doing any reviews tonight unless we end up discussing something in particular. But I just came to talk to you guys. Did I come on here? Yeah, I came on here last night and we reviewed Ruthless. We reviewed Ruthless season 1, episode 18 last night. If you missed it, just go, to the YouTube channel, The Hood Table, and scroll through the video from yesterday if you want to check that out. I was going to do the review of Housewives of Atlanta tonight, episode 3. But man, when I tell you, hey Deborah, what's up, fam? What's up, fam? Bam, Rello, Cutting, what's up? When I tell you, I have seen, I'm bad. Okay, I'm bad when it comes to watching the weather. Okay, I'm gonna just be honest. I'm good at keeping up with like trending news and celebrity news and TV shows, but I'm bad when it comes to the weather. So I just happen to be working this morning from home. Today is my Friday, and I just happen to be working at home this morning. And by the way, the background, that's my front yard. Those are the trees in my front yard. I took that picture today when I was outside. Watching the snowfall and everything. But I had was watching the news this morning because the wind. I mean, the wind was out there like kicking up dust, and then I seen like some flurries. I said, "What the hell is it supposed to snow?" Y'all, I turned the news on. I turned the weather on this morning, y'all. I know somebody that failed to tell me that it was going to snow. I didn't watch the weather. I looked up this morning, watched the weather, and they said it's gonna be like gusting winds, like blizzard-like conditions. That's basically what they said. But more, it's gonna be worse, like further up north, north of Omaha, where we from. So that's where it's gonna be really, really bad. But they said we still was gonna get the strong winds here, and we was gonna get a little snow, and it's gonna be really cold. And so I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm at home. But then, like around, I don't know, around 11:30 or noon, it started getting like really, really aggressive out there with the winds. And the snow was coming down. And I was like, yeah, that wind was kicking and it's still kicking. I'm still hearing it out there beating on my front door. That wind ain't no joke today. And so I told my son, I said, you know what? I did kind of want to got stop at Walmart today when I got off of work to pick up it was just a few little minor things that I wanted to get from the store, like some breakfast items, sausage, bacon, ham, egg, just some breakfast items. Because I really got everything that I need for the holiday. As far as what I want to cook, I already got all that. But I'm like, yeah, and then I did want to like maybe buy another gift or two, at Walmart. So I was like, move your car because I only got one driveway. I only got one driveway. I said, move your car so I can pull out the garage and I'm gonna run to Walmart. He said, well, you know what? I still gotta get a few more gifts too. So he was like, well, let me go. Let me just go with you. And right before that, my oldest son, he had came over because I had made breakfast this morning and I made breakfast for him and his girlfriend. They stay like a couple of blocks away. So he came over and he gave me some money, honey. Gave my other son some money. He was like, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. This all y'all get. They ordered me both of my sons ordered me a gift from Amazon. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that up so y'all can check it out because I'm like really excited. It's not gonna get here by Christmas though. They tried, but about time both of them got together and placed the order on Amazon. They said my gift won't be here until they said Sunday, which is the 27th. And I ain't tripping because I don't need to use it right now, as long as it's coming. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just call it a birthday Christmas gift since my birthday is Tuesday, right? So I'm like, it's okay, it's okay. I understand it's the CB19, things are running behind. I was supposed to get another package today from a black company. And mine didn't even come. Actually, it's supposed to come yesterday. Then I got a notice from USPS saying my package is late. So I'm like, boys, it's okay. It's okay if my package don't come till, Sunday for Christmas. I ain't tripping. But my son was like, well, here's some money. And he gave my other son some money. And so me and my youngest son was like, oh, let's go to Walmart. We going shopping. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go on my lunch break. So we go on a lunch break. And it was cool when we left. I'm thinking I got an hour for lunch. We're going to get in and out. We get up there in that stove, and I'm like, oh my God, I want to do this. I want to get that. I want to get that. My youngest son was like, I want to get this. And then I said, well, don't you like that? And I was like, I can buy you and your brother this. And he was like, well, let me try it on. Man, make a long story short, we was at Walmart. I was on lunch break for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. And then we had to drive back slowly because the wind was really picking up. The snow was gusting. The visibility was, I don't know, for us, it was about a block. Maybe a block. The visibility was maybe a block. And my son was driving. And this is his second year driving in the snow. He's a good driver. I really would probably have felt more comfortable in my SUV, my Equinox, but he wanted to drive his car and I was like, okay. So, but it was kind of scary because even though it wasn't a whole bunch of snow, the wind is still gusting out there like 30 something miles up to 40 something miles, then it goes back down to 25 miles, but it's really gusting out there. So the snow was just blowing and blowing across Ames Street and you really couldn't see. And then I saw car wrecks and I saw a car wreck and it looked like my homegirl's car, my good Judy's car. And so I called her. I was like, like Medea be on that calculator on that show, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, all on the phone. I'm like, where you at? Where you at? She was like, I forgot where she said she was. She was at a grocery store. And I said, okay, so that's not you on Ames Street, car wreck, side of the road. She's like, no, my car is at the grocery store with me. I was like, girl. But yeah, I thought that was my friend, but I saw several wrecks on the way home. And I was just like, it's not even that much snow out there, but because of it blowing and the visibility was down. So yeah, that's how I spent my lunch hour. So that is why I did not review the Housewives of Atlanta when I got off today, because not only was I supposed to work 2 hours of overtime today, that I had already signed up for. But since I was at Walmart so long during my lunch break, I had to come back home. I had to make up my hour. I was gone for like 2 hours, so I had to make up an hour because I will only get an hour lunch. So I had to make up an hour. Then I had to work my overtime hours. So I literally just clocked out about probably 20, 25 minutes ago for the day. And I did not plan on ending my day this late from work. But anywho, it is what it is, honey. If anybody is still out there driving around, I hope the streets aren't too bad. I hope the snow isn't blowing too bad. But my oldest son, he get off at like 10ish. I think he get off at like 10ish. And I text him and I told him, please, please, please drive, safely. He works over in Iowa, not in Iowa, but in Carter Lake. And I was like, please, please drive safely. He got to take the freeway home. And that's kind of like the baddest areas to drive when it's blowing snow, like blizzard like conditions, the highways, the interstates, freeways, that's where it's really kind of bad. But I told him drive safely because I would like to see you get home. I would like to see you on Christmas. So drive safely. But anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. I know I just found out. I don't know how many of y'all know, but I just found out that matter of fact, let me pull it up for you guys. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, hold on. Trying to pull up the website of what I was looking at. Okay, here we go. All right, let me hit share screen. You said mama's already worried. You ain't never lied. And my kids are so used to it. I mean, when I say they are so used to it, Miss Hogg, if I call them 100 times today and say the weather is bad outside, please, please, please drive careful, they gonna be like, okay, mom, we will. Love you. Like they're just used to it. But yeah, so I hate pulling up articles and they got all these pop-ups. But okay, here it is. Let's see. Can you guys see it? Is that big enough? Okay, I don't want to see that. Okay, John Ecstasy Fletcher. Let me pull it up a little bit more. Okay. All right. Hopefully, you guys can see that. John Ecstasy Fletcher of the pioneering rap group Whodini dies at 56 years old today. This was just updated around 5 o'clock p.m. A lot of people know who he is. You know who Whodini is. You know the song Freeze Come Out at Night. A lot of people from that era are really, saddened by this loss to the music world. But John Fletcher, best known as Ecstasy from the pioneering group Whodini, has died. The group's Grandmaster D has confirmed. The cause of death was unclear at the time of this article's publication. They say he was 56. They go on to say the Roots drummer Questlove was the first to break the news on Wednesday, which is today, via a social media post paying tribute to the veteran rapper. One love to Ecstasy, the legendary Whodini, he wrote. This man was legendary and a pivotal member of one of the most legendary groups in hip hop. This is sad, man. So yeah, a lot of people are really saddened by this loss to the hip hop world, hip hop community. Let's see. While not as well known as early hip hop pioneers like Kurtis Blow or Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, Whodini were among the most popular early rap outfits via hit singles like Friends. Hey, that used to be my jam. How many of us have? Hey, and the Freeze Come Out at Night. Those are my two favorites from them. But the group's combination of rapping and singing and a synth heavy sound were a staple in early 80s nightclubs and brought the group one platinum and two gold albums. The trio, along with producer Larry Smith, made the first hip hop records that black radio embraced. Veteran writer Nelson George wrote on Twitter today. Q-Tip, here's a clip of his Twitter. He says, "Rest in peace." I like Q-Tip. I always love Q-Tip too. Rest in peace to Ecstasy from Houdini, one of the most underappreciated voices in hip hop. Too many hits. Condolences to his fam. Chuck D. 1987, I entered the Def Jam tour. I tended to be nervous looking at 15,000 fans in front of me every night. There were two MCs that directly mentored my calm that summer. One was Real Dougie Fresh, or that's his Twitter name, but it was Dougie Fresh. The other was Ecstasy of Houdini. Always there to reassure with advice and tips. Rest in beats. Yeah, so those are a few of the clips from Twitter. A lot of fans giving shout outs, family members, rest in peace, showing a lot of love. Again, big loss in the hip hop world. Yes, 80s, 90s classics. Some of my favorites. Yes, I remember those days. I'm telling you, it's nothing like the hip hop from the 80s and 90s. Nothing like it. And I get a kick out of my sons who grew up not listening to a lot of the older music, but they grew up listening to a lot of the 90s music and the late 80s music because their mom, me, I love old school hip hop and R&B. So especially on the weekends, child, on the weekends when I would get up early in the morning and get the cleaning that house real good, and I had a music blasting, or our parties, when we would have parties, I used to have a lot of parties, get-togethers, card games, things like that. We used to have family over like all the time. This is what hurts me the most with this CV-19. And I talked to one of my cousins today. She's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "What you doing? What you cooking? What you cooking? What you having for Christmas?" It's like we so used to being like not on the phone with each other. Like one of my cousins, the one I talked to tonight, we are not really used to talking on the phone with each other because we were always in each other's face. If we were on the phone with each other, we was calling each other, "Where you at? Slide through. Pick up something. I'm coming through. What you need? Where we playing cards at? Let's play bones. Let's get the kids together," and all the kids be, playing at my house, at her house, one of my other cousins' crib. "Hey, Carla, what's up, beautiful? How you doing? Merry Christmas, love." But yeah, we would just be kicking it and stuff. So we used to hanging out with each other in each other's presence. So it's kind of weird to talk on the phone to people these days when you were so used to being around them like in person. But anywho, yeah. So we used to play a lot of the old school 90s, 80s hip hop and R&B. So I get a kick out of watching my kids. Like, what was my son listening? I cannot remember what my youngest son was listening to last weekend, but he was walking around the house with his phone playing music. And I was either cooking, washing dishes, doing something, and I heard what he was playing, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but it had to be from the late 80s or the very early 90s, like 89, 90, 91. And it was a white group. It was a white group. And I was like, "What the heck? What you know about what?" But I love when I ask them about that. Like when they listen to old stuff, like the old Usher, the old, R&B hits, and I be like, "What y'all know about?" "Well, we listen to it almost every day growing up with you. What you mean what we know about it?" I'm like, okay. So it's nice to hear the kids embrace the old school hip hop and R&B. They love that shit. I get in one of my son's cars, my oldest son car. I got in his car one time. He took me somewhere, and all he was playing was old school hip hop and R&B. I was like, okay, but they like, of course, they like the modern stuff. They got all the modern stuff and everything like that. But they really embrace that R&B. Beastie Boys. I don't know if that was it. It was a white group. Oh, let me think. Let me. Oh, the song "Born in the USA" comes to mind. That could have been what he was blasting this weekend. It probably was something else, but that just comes to mind. But it was a group that I really didn't listen to, but I knew of them and I know the song. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, what? You know what? Okay. He was like, I like the song. And then it wasn't just that, it was just a whole bunch of back to back music he was playing this weekend on his phone. And he's just walking around. He was wrapping gifts. He was like wrapping presents for, his girlfriend, for his for the family and stuff. He was just wrapping gifts and stuff while I was cooking or washing dishes. And I was up there jamming. I mean, I was jamming. I was like, hey, that's my hey. He was playing some stuff I really, really knew. But some of the stuff I'm like, I know them, but what you doing? What you know about them? But yeah, it's nice. It's nice for the younger generation to embrace the old school stuff because some of this stuff out here today, I just be like, I don't know. I could call him in here right now, but he's playing video games and he got his headphones on playing with his friends, so I'm not gonna bother him. But I'll ask him later. I'll find out what it was exactly because I was like, "What you know about them? What you listen to some white people? No shade to the white people, no shade to the white people, but we don't frequently play, Caucasian music in the house." So I was just kind of shocked, to hear him play that. But um, their music taste is pretty wide, broad, versatile. So I love that about my kids. I love that. You said me too, Ty. But yeah, but anywho, like I said, I just jumped on here to chop it up with y'all tonight. If anybody wants to jump on the screen, I can drop the link. If anybody wants to jump on the screen and chit chat with me, I have nothing to do tonight, but watch some TV, watch some YouTube. I'm not gonna get started on anything as far as food until tomorrow. So I'm gonna drop the link, and if anybody wants to jump on the screen with me, feel free. Let me see. Click the link to jump on the screen with me. So, if anybody feels froggy, leap, jump on the screen with me, and keep me some company up here if you want to. No pressure, no pressure. But hold on, let me oh, it got me playing in the background, trying to post on Facebook the link for people to jump on the screen with me. And of course, the video played when I tried to jump on Facebook. So, because the video is playing on Facebook as well, I think oh yeah, I posted it in our Facebook group, the Hood Table. Oh, thanks to the people who's been joining our Facebook groups lately. Thank you so very much. I have two Facebook groups. Well, I mean, I have a lot of Facebook groups. I mean, but the two main ones for like my YouTube platform is the Hood Table. I have a The Hood Table Facebook page and I have a The Hood Table Facebook group. So if you want to go to the page, you can click the like button. But if you want to actually join our group, then look up the Hood Table group. We got 300 members in there. I also have a group called Ruthless for the Tyler Perry TV show, strictly for Tyler Perry TV show fans. Strictly for Tyler Perry TV show fans. So, if anybody is a fan of the show Ruthless, I'm gonna drop the link in here now. So click this link to join my Tyler Perry Ruthless Facebook group. Okay, so I put two links in the chat. The first link is to jump on the StreamYard with me if you want to jump up here, if you want to get froggy and you want to leap up here and keep me company and chit chat. I ain't gonna be on here too long though. But if you want to, grace the stage with your presence, feel free. Got a piece of hair on my lip. But and the second link is if you want to join our Tyler Perry Ruthless Facebook group. I swear we get like at least 10, 15 requests each and every day to join Ruthless. I didn't realize how many people actually enjoy the show. We almost got 400 people in our Ruthless TV show Facebook group that I created at the beginning of the season. I didn't realize how many people really enjoy that show. I know a lot of people is like, not my taste, not my cup of tea. And trust me, I understand because some of the content, again, can be very difficult to watch. I mean, it's definitely not PG. It's about a cult. They sell people. They take advantage of people, boys, girls, women. You know, so they do a lot of stuff in the cult. So it's not for everybody, but I like it. I'm pretty open minded when it comes to TV and movies and things like that. Books. So I'm pretty open minded. So I enjoy it. I like it, and I like doing TV reviews on it. And somebody just text me. Somebody just text me. Oh, that was Can Can. But yes. So again, that second link that I just dropped is for Ruthless. If anybody wants to join the Ruthless group. But as I was saying, what was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about. You said Tyler Perry might be watching your group call. No, Miss Hall. No. I'm glad you said that. I am so glad you said that because I was never going to mention it because I think it's a troll or maybe not a troll. I don't think it was a troll. Okay. I don't know if it was Tyler Perry. Let me put it that way. I don't know if it was Tyler Perry, but there is a Tyler Perry Facebook page for the sis. Okay, you know the show Sisters, right? Now I do reviews on Sisters too. That's also Tyler Perry. I do reviews on the Have and Have Nots. I do TV show reviews on a lot of different shows. A lot of different shows. This hair out of my eye. And one show in particular that I do again is Ruthless. So there is a Facebook page that has thousands of followers. I mean, like thousands of followers. And I think it actually might be either Tyler Perry or somebody who works for him. They post all their own videos, own interviews, they post everything regarding own Oprah, Tyler, all this. It's a Facebook page. And Facebook pages can join Facebook groups if you have your Facebook group set up that way. And I have my group set up that way. So, like I have a page called The Hood Table. It's a fan page, it's public. You know how Facebook pages are. If it's a business page or a fan page, it's public. And sometimes I'll join groups on Facebook as The Hood Table, not as Tanya, not as my main profile page, but I'll join it as The Hood Table. So when I comment in these groups and stuff, these private groups or whatever, my name is The Hood Table. So this Facebook page is called Tyler Perry Sister something, and it requested to join my Ruthless TV show Facebook group. And I was like, I just gave it a side eye, like, is that you, Tyler? Is that you? And so when I was reviewing Ruthless episode 18 last night, for those of y'all who tuned in or might watch the replay, I said something about I was mentioning one of the storylines in Ruthless, and that was the one where Daikon um Daikon had uh Ruth beat Zane. You know how they, well, for those of y'all who don't watch the show, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, in this cult, that's the name of the show is Ruthless, and it's about a cult that's being ran by this black guy named the Highest. And when people disobey the rules, the laws of the land on the compound, whatnot, they can be taken to the punishment trailer. And they all live in trailers. It's on like some land out in the wilderness somewhere. They all live in trailers. So many to a trailer. Then they have a trailer specifically for beating people, and they beat them with big old whips, belts and things like that. And they hang them from the ceiling of the trailer, and they beat them. So anywho, one of the scenes, and I'm not going to go too far because some of y'all might not even, like I said, that TV show can be a bit much for a lot of people, but um, Daikon, the guy, him and Ruth has been having an affair or whatever you want to call it. They're not supposed to be having sex with each other. Nobody's supposed to really be having sex with each other on the show unless it's summoned by the Highest, which is the leader of the cult. But they've been getting it on lately, right? So, anywho, one of the girls had did something wrong, and she was going to get beaten, but Ruth felt sorry for her, and so Miss Hall, I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible. But if you watch Ruthless TV show, y'all know exactly what scene I'm referring to. Anyway, Daikon, Ruth said, "Please let me do the discipline. Let me do the punishment. I think that I should be moved up to the next level where I can dish out punishments or whatever, whatever." And so, in the punishment trailer, Ruth is in there. She's beating Zane, the girl named Zane, who's hanging from the ceiling naked, butt naked. And Ruth and Daikon, who's been getting it on lately, Daikon, she told him to sit in a chair and so he can watch her beat Zane, because he was going to watch anyway to make sure Ruth beats her and checks out how Ruth dishes out her discipline. And next thing you know, while Ruth is beating her, Daikon pulls out his pants and he goes to work on himself, and he's watching. And it's kind of like as if you're watching somebody having sex or watching a porno. He was getting off on. I was like, child, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying before this, but I'm just telling you why I said what I said before. And so then, next thing you know, Ruth, while she's whooping Zane with the whatever, the whip or whatever, she pulls off her robe, because they all wear robes in this cult. Pulls off her robe and she backs it up and drops down on Daikon in his lap, and she's just up there just bouncing up and down like she's on a pony and still whooping this girl, right? And I'm up there, I'm telling you, I was like, what? Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry. I'm telling you, if I could have picked up a phone and called Tyler Perry or Tyler Perry Studios, I was like, what the Sam hell? I mean, I was like, what in the Sam hell is I'm watching? They done some stuff on this show that I'm like, oh, that's a little edgy, Tyler Perry. All right, I see you. But that scene right there. So when I was reviewing episode 18 last night, I had told people, I said, man, and that scene right there just let me know Tyler got to be one hell of a freak. I mean, what kind of people just think of this kind of stuff? And y'all know Tyler Perry writes all his own storylines. He writes all his for all his different TV shows, movies, plays. I mean, all that stuff. He writes it all. And there are times when, I'm one of those people who like, okay, this show over here, like for example, the Have and Have Nots or something. Tyler Perry, could you please hire a new writer? Because sometimes his storylines, I just be like, are you for real? Did they just start acting last week, last night, last month? Which one? Which one? But with this Ruthless, again, it's not for everybody, but for the people who do watch it, they can tell you this is like so off the regular path of Tyler Perry. It was just like, I don't know. I don't know if he went that far because of a lot of criticism he got for a lot of his TV shows, plays, or movies. As far as the screenwriting, who's the scripts and the things like that. I don't know. And then also, um, the reason why I said that is because before I get to my next thought, the reason why I brought that scene up to you guys and kind of have to let you see, picture what I'm talking about was because when I was reviewing the episode last night, I said, Tyler Perry, if you are watching me, I'm really enjoying this show, but I would love to spend like 1 hour with you discussing Ruthless. I really love the show. And I said, it's his darker side. It's really his, and it's a spinoff from the Oval. And I watch bits and pieces of the Oval here and there. I really need to sit down and just binge watch because I had started watching it and then I would watch a little bit and then I would pull back. But I haven't watched it all the way from the very beginning. And some of the scenes from Ruthless coincides with the Oval. And so sometimes I'd be a little lost sometimes because I'm like, now who the heck is that? I don't remember their name. And then somebody will let me know, oh, that's somebody who was in the Oval. Okay, so I'm like, okay, all right, thank you. Please, thank you. So, but every time I'm doing a TV show review, I'll be asking my viewers, my subscribers, hey, I don't know this. Remind me, bring it back to my recollection because I review like a total of, I don't know, 25 to 35 different TV shows a year. Like a year. Each season, I do like 5 or 6 TV show reviews. And then the next season, when other shows come back on, I review like 5 or 6 of them. Then the next season. So I'm constantly every season reviewing different TV shows. So sometimes I might forget something that happened last year on a show or, whatnot. So I love how people, keep me up to speed sometimes when I'm a little bit lost. But yeah, I gave a shout out to Tyler Perry last night. I said, you probably will never ever see this, but you never know. You never know because when it comes to TV shows, when it comes to even movie stars, singers, rappers, actors, whatever, when it comes to criticism, they be out there on the blogs. They be out there on the blogs. That's where the whole word troll comes from. They be out there on the blogs. They say they don't care about what people say about them, but they care. They care. Some people might not really like take it to heart or really listen to it or do something about certain things that people say, but they still listen and they watch the blogs, they watch the TV show reviews. And I know this for a fact because when I was reviewing what's that? Greenleaf. I miss Greenleaf already. That show will never come back on again. It's supposed to have a spinoff, but they had like 6 seasons and then they ended last season. But I really, really love Greenleaf. But when I was reviewing Greenleaf, one of the executive writers had shared one of my TV show reviews and they hearted it. This was about, and I remember I posted it. I was so excited. I had posted it on Facebook, Twitter, IG. I posted it on my YouTube community wall. I was like, what? And it was an executive. Matter of fact, they got three titles. They were an executive producer, they were an executive screenwriter or something like that, and they had another title, and they worked for the OWN channel. And the lady, I think she was white, or either she was mixed, really, really light complexion. I can't remember her name, but when I looked up her name on the internet, I mean, the accolades from plays to movies to TV shows. And I was like, she watches my TV. Now, that could have been the only show that she watched, that specific review. I have been reviewing that show for years. But and other shows, other OWN channel shows, other Tyler Perry shows, all kind of, from Black Ink to Love and Hip Hop, Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of Potomac, Basketball Wives. I review all kind of TV shows. So it could have been the first time she ever seen one of my TV show reviews on Greenleaf that she worked on, or she could have been following me all along. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that she shared my post on my TV show review. It was a video. I had posted the video to my TV show review on Greenleaf, and this was about probably 8 months ago. And yes, you loved it too. I love me some Greenleaf. Boy, I'm gonna miss them. I miss me some May and some Bishop. But yeah, and I'm like, I don't know. It did something for my spirit. It really did something for my spirit, because it was positive. Like, she shared it and she hearted it. So not only did she share it, but she put a heart on it. So that either meant she enjoyed it, or she liked what I was doing, or she liked what I was saying, or something. So that's why I'm saying, you never know. If you are a content creator on YouTube, Facebook, IG, Twitter, if you have a podcast and you talk about celebrities, the news, reality shows, movies, there are so many people out there who do commentary on all kind of stuff. I mean, all kind of stuff. And I'm one of those people. I do reviews and commentary on all kind of stuff, from the hood to the White House. That's our slogan. From the hood to the White House, we discuss everything on the hood table, from my hood to yours and beyond. But you never know who's listening. You never know. And some people, some bloggers or vloggers, bloggers, of course, are people who mainly write and type up stories or their thoughts or whatever. Vloggers with a V are people who mostly do video blogging. Call them vloggers. So I'm mainly a vlogger. I do a little blogging too on my website on thehoodtable.com. Like, some of the reviews that I do videos on, or video reviews I do, I actually write down notes and I type it all up, have it laid all out as professionally as I could, because I'm not a writer. I am not a writer. I didn't go to college for English major or writing or plays or not. I didn't do none of that. But I write it to the best of my ability. Okay. And so sometimes I do a little bit of blogging on my thehoodtable.com website. But you never know who's watching you, never who got your eye on you. There are people who are big vloggers or bloggers whose platforms have grown so fast or rapidly or big, and they actually get like front row passes. They actually get invites to interview people, to for like before movies come out, before TV shows come out, they get like those invites and things like that. So you never know who you might affect by what you discuss on your platform, if that's the route that you're trying to go. you know keep up the good work. You got to keep up the good work. You got to constantly be about your platform. That's one, especially if you're on YouTube. You have to constantly be about your platform, and you have to constantly provide the people's entertainment and commentary and videos, because it helps not only to keep the people tuned in or keep your subscribers, engaged, but it also helps with the YouTube analytics. And that's really important if you're a YouTuber or thinking about being on YouTube. The YouTube analytics is really, really important. If you're going to be a serious YouTuber, you cannot put out a video once every month, once every 2 months, once every 3 months, every holiday. You have to constantly be putting putting effort into your platform, because the YouTube analytics, if YouTube sees that you're not really putting stuff out there, they're not going to be suggesting your videos to people who are just scrolling through YouTube. So I know one of my videos, oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. One of my videos, let me see. Let me go over there right now. Let's see. Uploads. Excuse me. One of my videos is almost at 200,000 views. You know why it's almost at 200,000 views? Because I'm constantly putting videos out there. I'm constantly working my YouTube channel. And when you constantly work your YouTube channel, YouTube is going to suggest your videos to people. Like if you watch YouTube and you see a video says YouTube suggests you watch this. Kind of like Facebook, they do it too. Facebook will suggest a video for you to watch. So that's how the analytics work with YouTube. The more views you get, the more likes, the more the people who subscribe to you, or constantly getting new subscribers or new followers. It all helps with your analytics. So don't sign up to be no YouTuber if you're not serious about it, because you'll just be, I mean, some people say they don't get on here. A lot of people get on YouTube and say, and I was one of them. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it hood. That's what our co-host Karma Diva always say. Always remember, keep it hood, keep it 1000. But when I got on YouTube, I really didn't even know about getting monetized and making money. I didn't. And that was when I started my first YouTube channel called Tanya's Primetime TV, which I still have. But when I first started Tanya's Primetime TV, I didn't know that I could get money. I didn't know. I didn't. I never knew a YouTuber personally. Like me, I'm a YouTuber, and people come to me and they ask me questions. They inbox me, they IG me. My friends text me, "How do you do this on YouTube? I'm thinking about being a YouTuber." That's why I also started a YouTube channel called Don't Be Afraid to YouTube. I got like 7 or 8 YouTube channels, but one of them is called Don't Be Afraid to YouTube, and that is like a lot of tutorials on things that you might want to know how to do or how to get around if you're like a new YouTuber, or like they like to call a baby YouTuber. But yeah, so you can't be afraid to put content out there. You just gotta follow those YouTube rules, because there are rules. But a lot of people do get on YouTube and they like, I'm just doing it for fun. I just like talking to people and being engaged with people and things like that. What up, Cash? What up, Can? How y'all doing? What's up? You said keep it 1000? Can, you already know. You already know what I mean. We from them same streets, girl. We from the same streets. Keep it a buck. But excuse me. You said a couple of years. It was easy. It was very easy a couple of years. That was before I started. See, I didn't start doing YouTube until what's this, 2020. I started doing YouTube in, I want to say, 2016. I think. But see, back in the day, YouTube, you first didn't make any money. You didn't make any money back in the day, like way back in the day when YouTube first started. And YouTube ain't even been around that long. It's only been around since like 2005 or something like that. YouTube ain't been around that long. But back then, it was people was really just uploading stuff like how-to videos, how to cook this, how to make this, how to fish, how to fix a car, how to do, things like that. Then a little bit later, YouTube had it where you could make money, you could get advertisers, things like that, and it was a little easier. It was easier. They didn't have a whole bunch of stipulations and a whole bunch of rules and regulations back then. Like right now, if you're a YouTuber, you cannot go live on your phone. When I first started my first YouTube channel, Tanya's Prime Time, when I first started that one, you could go live on your phone. Like probably no, like probably 2 years into that when I started, well maybe 3 years, almost 3 years into that channel when I started the Hood Table channel. I got on my the Hood Table channel, created my channel and stuff, and tried to go live on my cell phone, and it said you are restricted from going live on your cell phone. I'm like, what the hell? Why? What I do? I just started my channel. I ain't broke any laws. Because if you break YouTube laws, they get your ass. They will stop. It's like Facebook. You get like you've been in Facebook jail before, where they put you in Facebook jail where you can't post or anything for like a week, sometimes 2 weeks, sometimes a month, sometimes 90 days. YouTube is the same way. The same way. They will put you in YouTube jail. But and then I had checked the new rules, and you have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can go live on YouTube on your cell phone. That's the new rules for that. It came out about it came out about a year and a half ago, like a year and a half ago. And so a lot of people was like, damn, that's messed up. Why? And then it's some other things that they changed too. But it used to be really easy to make money off of YouTube. You used to not like now you have to have to get monetized on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, at least 1,000 subscribers. You got to have at least 4,000 watch hours. And 4,000 watch hours, it takes a lot of time to get 4,000 watch hours. Unless you just hit a viral video, you just do a good video, couple of them bad boys, and they go viral, then you can easily get your 4,000 watch hours. And I mean, it's down to the doggone second. You cannot get monetized unless you got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Now, back in the day, to get monetized on YouTube, you only had when they started monetizing people, you only needed like 100 subscribers, and you only needed like I want to say a 500 watch hours or 1,000 watch hours. It was real easy to get, real easy to get. People was cleaning up. People was cleaning up on YouTube back in the day. They was. And then a couple of years back, they increased the subscribers. You got to have 1,000 now. You got to have at least 4,000 watch hours. And it does seem like it's a lot. But if you keep grinding on your channel, like I keep telling people, I know people who been on YouTube forever and still ain't got 1,000 subscribers and been on YouTube forever. But then when you look at their channel, they ain't really doing any content. They putting out a video every full blue moon. And then wonder why people don't subscribe to their channel, because if you're not putting out content on your YouTube channel, your analytics get messed up. YouTube has no reason to suggest videos of yours to people. YouTube has no reason because they're like, okay, they just on here playing. They just needed something to do for the day and made a video. They ain't been back on their channel in months. That's how it seems like YouTube looks at it. But yeah, so a lot of my subscribers are from my viral videos. Like I have this video right here. This is one of my favorite videos. People always tell me sometimes I'm just be at the right place at the right time. And I swear, sometimes I just be at the right place at the right time for no darn reason. So I'm gonna play y'all this video of mine that went viral. It don't got 1,000,000 views yet, but I'm hoping one day I can say it has 1,000,000 views. But right now it has almost 200,000 views. Let's see. And some of y'all probably already seen this video before. So y'all gonna be like, oh shoot, throwback. But let me see. Share screen, share audio. Let's see. Open view on YouTube. Okay, here we go. And then the reason why this video has so many views is because of the hashtags. It's very important to put hashtags on your YouTube videos. Very important. Every single video. If you're doing a video on the Housewives of Atlanta, RHOA, season 1, season 2, season 8, episode whatever, the title of the show, hashtags. Put like 5, 6 hashtags on each of your videos. If you're talking about, I don't know, Cardi B files a lawsuit. Cardi B gets pregnant. Cardi B and Offset breakup. It's very important to put hashtags on your video descriptions on YouTube. That's how the analytics work, with mainly hashtags, views, subscribers, likes, all that. So on this video that I'm about to show you, the hashtag is Walmart fights, and the hashtag, I got another hashtag on there for hood fights. So I only got 2 hashtags on there. And YouTube, when you get a lot of views on certain videos, they tell you exactly why. They'll tell you the people who are mainly watching your videos are actually looking up in the search engine Walmart fights or hood fights or ghetto fights. So you know what I mean? That's what I mean when I say, when you analytics on YouTube help you. They will help you if you really, grind on your channel the right way. So with that being said, I'm going to show y'all this video. This video is like, how old? This video is from July. Okay, this video is from July, so it's not that old. But I just happened to be in the right space, right place at the right time, and ran across this at Walmart and recorded it. So hold on, let me is it big? Oh, okay. I think it's big enough. Yeah, I think that's big enough for you guys. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just take myself out, see if it goes bigger.
Mr. J. Mr. J. What's going on?
Put the pen down.
Come on, daughter. God shut this bitch down. That's motherfucker got me fucked up. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't shit. Fuck ass police. I ain't shit. Fuck that fucking fat throw that shit at me.
This is something that because black yo charge nothing ass
She started it?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was telling her to watch the whole thing.
What, she started cussing him out first?
Yeah, because she wanted him to get off of the scooter.
She wanted him to get off the scooter.
Yeah, she wanted him to get off the scooter.
But he riding it for a reason, right?
She wanted him to get off the scooter because he has a bad back, but her husband is on crutches, and so I'll slap.
She threatened to slap the dude on the scooter. Hold up.
You saw the whole thing?
What happened?
The girl threw the pot at me. She came over here. The lady at the lady who gave me this card, I walked her to her car, and she didn't say nothing about giving this card to nobody. I got in this car. She walked up on me right on that shelf over there and told me, "Bitch, you know that card was for my man." I said, "Bro, who the fuck are you talking to? Bitch, you can walk." First off, I'm disabled through the state of Nebraska, honey. I don't have no hips. First off, I don't have no hips. I don't have no hips. I can't walk. I'm gonna need you to come back to the food. Why? I'm not doing that. She threw the pot at me. I'm talking to her. Well, I'm talking to her. I'll bring it down. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I'll bring it down. Okay, well, then I'm going to. I don't have to come back ever to this Walmart.
That is fine, but I need
And trust me, I will do a physical report about the accident that just happened up here. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name?
My name does not matter.
Yes,
right
it
now
does.
because
Okay.
I do not work for Omaha Police Department.
Okay, what is
I
you?
work
What's
for
your
a
security guard?
company.
And so, what is your name? I'm asking you what's your name is.
You can contact Allied Universal.
No, that's
my
okay.
name. Right now. He didn't start.
I did not start this. That woman. No, he's talking about it because I'm talking loud. And I told him that I would bring my level down.
Nobody's getting in trouble.
But I told you I would bring my level down. I'm sorry about that.
I hear you, but I need you to leave today.
Well, I'm not going to walk in that parking lot. That woman's still out there in the parking lot. Because if she comes
They
out,
exited out the other
that
store.
don't mean nothing.
Sure.
I told you I would bring my level down. Because I got to do some
Are you
stuff.
okay if he stays? How this?
I told you I would bring my
If
level
he
down.
goes, I gotta go.
Please let the man stay. He didn't start it. He didn't start it.
She came up to him and she asked him. She told him, "Well, not really asked him. The man that you get out of the mask."
Or she was gonna slap
He
him.
told her, "I have a bad back." She's like, "I don't give a blah blah blah. My husband is on crutches." He said, "And what that mean?"
First off,
I told you
when
that
he
all.
gave it to me, I asked him for it. But I told you I would bring my level down.
Okay.
I understand that, but I'll bring my levels down. If you understand that, I'll bring my levels down.
He didn't start. She was.
I'm just a little upset.
Yeah, thank you.
She went to try to slap him.
I understand.
She right behind him.
No problem. I understand. Thank you.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Nobody wants to go to jail. I get the whole thing.
Well, I understand. I understand your
So
position.
until I
too.
figure stuff out, that's how it goes.
You gotta understand when somebody just wasn't going to throw some pot at the back of your head.
And that's what I can figure out.
So, but I apologize for yelling and hollering and screaming, but I was just talking to this lady because I know her. I think we do know her.
Yes.
So I'm trying to get her to understand that I'm disabled through deemed through the state of Nebraska. I can't walk. I can't go no farther than 2 blocks without having a basket or something up under me. So, but anyway, if you understand, I'll bring it down. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
I'll make sure he does, otherwise I'll.
Okay. Well, it's fine with it. Okay.
No more commotion.
Okay, I'll go speak to them and make sure they know that they need to be proud. I can call back. Well, actually, just let them, let me keep coming.
Yeah.
Please just send it to someone while I go here.
I'll
Yeah.
bring it down. Thank you for stopping me because I would have kept going with the conversation.
No, but I was gonna stay here and have your back, but because I saw what was going on from the other side. Yeah.
I'm like, well, I would
Yeah.
hope somebody's
I
recording
was
this.
trying to get around and I couldn't.
I
because
saw
was
her
gonna come
holding
up
the
behind her.
skillet. I was
It's
like,
just-
oh my
it's crazy,
God.
like, because the
She
lady,
about to hit a cripple with the
No, she
skillet.
walked up behind them and like pushed them because she was going to slap them.
Oh, she
Yeah.
pushed you first?
I wish you would.
but the thing about it is,
I wish you would.
yes,
Yeah.
she hit me
And
with
he
the pants.
She pushed him.
Yes,
yeah.
I am going to follow the police report.
Okay, then I'm going to have the unit route to speak with you.
That's fine. That's fine.
There it is.
Hey,
That's the one. She
That's
threw
the
at
one
the back of my head. That's the one
Yeah.
she threw at the back of my head. The one that she just
And she
just
pushed
tossed
him
it at the
too.
back of my head.
Sir, real quick,
hey,
I just want to say it's not my intention to ignore an assault that took
I understand.
place. I just have a lot going on
I
with one person.
I understand.
And so I appreciate your patience. Let me figure
Yeah,
out
that's why we're gonna be here for a minute.
Okay,
I
did
appreciate
say-
you letting us stay.
Did
I would have
say-
been mad if I had to
But
go
that's the
home.
one. That's the part that she threw at the back of my head. Like, first off, I told her
How many people do I have that are saying that it hit me?
him and her.
And
She's got it on camera
Go on record that she took that pen and hit him. Where did it hit you?
in the back of my head.
Yeah.
So first off,
Yeah.
I'm disabled through deemed into the state of Nebraska.
Let him try.
And then I literally followed this lady from the time
Yeah,
she
we
walked
followed-
out of her cashier spot all the way to
All
the
the
front
way
of the
to the-
building, and
To the car. Watch. Make
she
sure
says
got
that-
out okay.
she talked to the lady about the car, and she was supposed to be giving it to her.
okay. Mimi said, "Hey, Mimi, what's up?" She said, "I remember that video. That's when I subscribed to you." She said, "Deanna shared it." Yes, a lot of people shared that video. It was crazy when it happened. Like I said, a lot of times, like when I recorded the bank robber who had robbed the bank on Ames Street. When I recorded them arresting her, she was running, trying to get away. They arrested her, and it was a hot mess. I just be at the right place at the right time sometime, and I just be getting stuff on footage. But that man, you heard him say, I was hoping that somebody was recording. I was hoping that somebody was recording, and they checked the footage and everything, and basically they said they verified his story or whatever. But yeah, if I wouldn't have been there, if other people wouldn't have been there, they would have put that man out the store just because he was arguing with the other lady. And like I had said, I had did a follow-up to that. We actually interviewed the man. The man, he hit me up and he called me. He said, I know you. He said, I know you. And I said, I'm Tanya from the Hood Table. That's probably where you know me from. He said, yeah, that's her. That's her. I watch your videos. And I said, yeah, that's me. And so he gave me his phone number. I gave him my phone number because he said he would like to come on the show and explain exactly what happened. And so he came on the show and he explained his side of the story. I did say at that time, if the other person wanted to come on the show and explain their side of the story, they have the right to do that. But they don't have to, you know. That's one thing I don't do. I don't beg people to come on the show, whether I want to interview you or not. There's been some times where I done reached out to people, where I reached out to people and said, I would like to interview about this or interview you about that. Some people, and some people sometimes say, yeah, they do come on the show. Some people say, yeah, but then after that, they never respond to my messages or hit me back. And some people just be like, I don't know, you know. And so I haven't done a lot of interviews as of late because I don't like to like, I know how it is when people are going through things and it might be something really personal or tragic, and especially if it's in the media and people are questioning them, calling them, texting, inboxing the news station. You know, I know how it is. So a lot of times people be like, oh, you should hit this person up, hit that person up, try to get them on the show for an interview. Try. And sometimes I just be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. And it's mainly because it ain't the fact that I don't like to be turned down or anything like that. But sometimes I'm just like, if they want to reach out and do an interview, hey, a lot of people in my city knows what the Hood Table is. They know about the Hood Table. We be at a lot of functions, a lot of events, either me by myself or me and our co-host Karma Diva. We be showing up at protests. We be showing up at events. What I want to say, grand opening events, you know, just all kind of stuff throughout the city. So a lot of people know us. They know my face. I was at y'all saw the video that I posted like 2 weeks ago when I was at Christmas in the Village on 24th Street. It was a drive-through Christmas in the Village that we normally do every year, but because of CV-19, it's a drive-through this year. And one lady stopped me in my truck and she said, hold up, I know you. And she said, do you be on YouTube? I said, yeah, this is Tanya from Tanya's Prime Time and from the Hood Table. She said, I know you. I watch all your shows. I'm like, okay, hey, thank you. I appreciate the love. You know what's up. But yeah, so I feel like, you know, especially if it's something local, somebody wants to reach out and hit me up for an interview, you know, they can always. But there are other times when I'll hit up like people like we interview like people who are politicians, people who are running for positions, running for a seat. You know what I mean? Like senators, governors, mayors, you know, things like that. So I'll reach out to them easily, like quick, like come on the show. Let us know what you all about. Tell us what you're gonna be fighting for. Tell us, you know, a little bit about your background, you know, because those are important things that people want to know, you know, in the community. A lot of these faces now that are trying to get seats and political seats, they are a younger generation. And a lot of people don't recognize them. They don't know them, especially like the older people. You know what I mean? So a lot of people that's been running for positions lately are like in their 30s, 20s, 30s. young 40s, and a lot of the people who have held positions in our community are at the age where they're like, it's time for retirement. You know, they OGs. They done been out here. They done been in protest. They've been fighting. They've been being attorneys, lawyers, you know, all that kind of stuff for years and years. And it's time for them to fall back and rest and enjoy their retirement or whatnot. But so a lot of these younger people, when they get out here and they come out, they running for this, they want people to vote for them. I will hit them up, be like, hey, would you like to come on the platform? They'll say yes or no. They usually say yes, you know, and I enjoy those interviews because I'm really all about our community. Thus, the name of our TV show, our YouTube channel called The Hood Table, because I am from the hood, born and raised. I still live in the hood. A lot of people know me, and they know I am raised in the hood all my doggone life from North Omaha, 16, 24, 48. Everywhere. Blondo, Boyd, Pratt, Pinckney, Evans, Lother Block. My mother stayed on, before she died, she stayed on Lother Block, right on the corner of 16 and Lother Block for like 15 years. We stayed on Pinckney Street for a very long time. Then she moved closer to Ohio, not Ohio, but what was that, Hamilton, off of 42nd and Hamilton. That's where was her last residence, you know, till she passed away about 6 years ago. But yeah, so I've been in these Omaha streets in the hood all my life. But yeah, so I love having people on here who represent us and who are talking about, you know, doing great things for our community, for our city, because we do need people to step up. There are a lot of things going on that shouldn't be going on, and that's like across the board. That's just not here in Omaha. That's across the board, from here to Minneapolis to LA to Florida to Chicago. It's just everywhere. Indianapolis. I mean, it's just everywhere. We can name so many locations where so many things are going wrong. So it's good to have some young ears, some young eyes, some young minds, some new thoughts, some new ideas, you know, getting into these positions where we want to elect people to represent us. So yeah, I'm all about that. All about that. Daniel Strabley. He said, I just stumbled onto this channel. Not sure where it's from, but it's nice to hear a human live. Oh, well, welcome to the live chat, Daniel. I know a lot of YouTubers don't do live shows. There are a lot of YouTubers who only record stuff and then they upload it. But I try to go live at least every other day. I try to go live at least every other day. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the time you have here this evening. And if you want, feel free to rewind and watch the replay or subscribe to the channel, share, like, and hit the notification bell, love. But yeah, so with that said, it's almost 10:47. I've been on here. How long? I was trying to dedicate at least an hour to you guys tonight just to chit chat, just to stop in, check in on you guys, see how's everybody doing, let y'all know what's going on with me, which is nothing much. I'm all worked out. I've been working overtime like crazy. I know y'all probably like, dang, that girl always working. Yeah, I'm always working. Like, we got another incentive. Like the last incentive was every 2, 3, 4, 5, every 8. Is it 8? Every 8 hours of overtime you work. Yeah, that was the last incentive. And this is in a week. So every 8 hours of overtime you work, you get not only your regular pay, not only the overtime pay, but you also get $100 extra. So and on the weekend, every 8 hours you work, if you work 8 hours Saturday, you get your regular time overtime plus $100 more. Sunday, regular time overtime plus $100 more if you work. So last week I worked 8 hours through the week extra. I worked 8 hours Saturday and I worked 8 hours Sunday. And this week I already did like, I want to say 10. It's only Wednesday, and I already did like 10 extra hours. So that's gonna be $100 right there. And then next weekend I'm gonna do 8 Saturday, 8 Sunday. That's gonna be $200 more. So yeah, and then we got another incentive. They just sent out another incentive today. That's how far behind we are. Like a lot of people know I work in disability. So we, because of CV19, all disability companies are just up to here in claims, not just from the regular claims that people file for disability. Like they get hurt on the job, they get in a car wreck, they fall and break their knee, they got cancer, they got, on top of the regular claims that people file for disability, is the CV19. So ever since that hit real hard last spring, we've been literally doing overtime nonstop. I've been doing overtime going on like I know it's more than 4 months by now. It's like 5 months of overtime. So, and I'm sure every company is like that. Whether you're doing in what every company that deals with medical or insurance, I'm about positive they're all like that. They're all behind. They're all up to their necks in work. And so they gave out another incentive. I had already signed up to work this weekend, but now they got another incentive for the people who do work this weekend. Is you get $100 in gift prizes. So not only do you get regular time, you get overtime, you get did I say overtime? You get regular time, you get overtime, you get an extra $100 for every 8 hours you work, and then you get an extra $100 on top of that of gift prizes. I'm like, damn. Now y'all see why I work so much. Because it's not like I can't use the money. Who can't use extra money? Hell, I can't wait till I get my damn stimulus check. And I know Trump stopped the 600, but we all was looking at that shit sideways anyway. Like 600, 600. That's damn near my car insurance for me and my son. I pay $480 a month between my son and I pay our car insurance. My son, he's a full-time college student, works part-time. I pay our car insurance. He's only 19. He's never been in any car wrecks, but he's 19. And he has a 2000, I forgot what kind of car, what year he got. I know it's newer than mine, shit. He got his car about 5 years old, about 5 or 6 years old. And he's under 24. And you know how it is with young drivers, the insurance. And trust me, we done went through everywhere trying to get as low as we could go. And these people that we got now are like the absolute lowest I could get for him. My portion ain't hardly nothing. It's his portion that's an arm and a leg. So I'm like, if they give us a $600 stimulus check, that can pay like our car insurance. I'm like, damn, we can't get $1,200. We can at least get the same amount that we got last time. Really? So even though Trump is out there talking about, I don't know if he really, I never thought that Trump really looked out for the people, if you know what I mean, the people. But he's making a point, like a lot of us was saying, looking at that side eye, like $600. Come on now, we are an embarrassment compared to some countries who really were supporting people with, economic hardship, free money. I'll just put it like that. $600, I was going to take that. I was going to take it. I was going to put it in the bank. And yeah, it was going to get spent. Eventually, it was going to get spent on something. But he did put a stop to it. He was like, y'all need to give these people at least $2,000. Now, I don't know why he really put a stop to it. I haven't really looked in it. I haven't really done my research. If y'all know a little bit more, you can always click on the link in the chat for the StreamYard if you want to jump on the StreamYard and jump on the screen and discuss it with me if you want to. But I don't know. Is he really sincere about that? Like, y'all really need to get on people $2,000, or if there's another reason altogether that he put a halt to that. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I just recently heard about it. Everybody was hyped up, like, oh yeah, we're gonna spend all this money on Christmas. People, you know how it is after Christmas. Even if you purchase at the minimum, like your gifts at the minimum amount that you can, and get stuff for your kids, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mom, your dad, whatever. Um, you still got your regular bills you gotta pay, your regular rent, your mortgage, and all that with the woo. So that little $600 check after the holidays, it would be beneficial for a lot of people. So yeah, we might have been looking at it like, dang shit, y'all know y'all could do better than that, but we was gonna spend it. And then they also did say that it was like a down payment. Did y'all hear that? They said it was a down payment on what's to come. So I'm like, okay, what's to come? Are we gonna get another 600? Are we gonna get 1,200 later? Like, is we gonna get 600 every few months? Like, this is a down payment on a stimulus check. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But as I always say, anything outside of the regular is beneficial. If they give us 600, 500, 800, 1,200, is more than what we had. Some people is doing okay. Some people doing okay. Like, I'm not at risk for anything to be shut off, lights, gas. I'm not at risk for a car possession. I'm not at risk. Thankfully, I have a job that is necessary and needed. I've been here 7 years. I've been working from home for 4 years. I've been working from home way before the CV-19 hit, way before that. I've been at home. So when the CV-19 hit, they was like, everybody go home. I was already at home chilling. I was already at home chilling, watching people looking out the window, riding through the snow, riding through the bad weather. When it's bad outside, I was at home chilling already for like over 4 years. But yeah, I've been at my gig for a long time. So I'm just one of those people who happen to be able to have a job and hold a job down over this time period. But there are a lot of people out there who have been having a hard time, who've been struggling and trying to find a permanent job or a job that isn't constantly laid them off. Like even my oldest son, he was laid off for 4 months. 4 months, and he had a good job, but they laid him off during the beginning when the CV was really bad. They laid him off, but then they brought him back. And he was struggling. He was mama, mama. I need mama, mama, and I'm Mama Bear, and my kids know I would never, I would never have them broke and hungry. Never, whether you live at home or not. Now, if you one of those, there's some kids out there that there's some kids out there that some parents don't ever want to see. Like, don't come around for the holiday. Don't come around. Like, but I have some really great kids. I thank God for that. But he was struggling a little bit while he was laid off. He was getting his unemployment check, but he had car payments. He had, all kind of things. And so, I helped him out, when he needed it. It wasn't all the time, but when he did, and then he got his job back, and they gave him even more money after he got his job back. So thankful for that. But as far as the $600, it will be beneficial regardless of how hard or how good people are having it at home in their households. But for now, I don't know what's gonna happen. Trump said give him 2,000. What is it? It's about to be. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, don't forget before I forget to remind y'all. Don't forget next Tuesday. Put it on your calendar. Next Tuesday is your girl's birthday. Capricorns in the house, big Capricorn. No. Okay, but for real, next Tuesday is my birthday. We're going to be partying. We're going to be turned up. We're going to be kicking it. We're going to play some more games of Martin Lawrence trivia. If you are a true Martin Lawrence fan of the TV show, have your butt right here at the hood table. You can jump on the screen with me. The last time we played, I think we had 3 contestants each game. We had 3 contestants each game, and I was giving out $10 cash out prizes for the winners. Now, after the first of the year, I'm gonna have a grand prize winner. So the person who wins Tuesday on my birthday, I'm going to have them compete with the person who won last month. So every few months, I'm gonna have a grand prize winner. Then we'll play again. Then we'll play again another month, and then we'll have a grand prize winner. So every now and then, we're gonna have a grand prize winner, and I'm gonna have the winners go up against each other. But yeah, we're gonna play Martin Lawrence trivia, and those questions can be any and everything. Martin Lawrence, Shanae, Gina, Cole, Tommy, about any of the characters on there. So and it's fun too. It is so fun. It is so fun. But I just want to remind y'all that Tuesday night, next Tuesday, we're gonna be live for my birthday. We're gonna start probably around 10. Well, no, not like 10. It'll probably be like 9. We'll probably start around 9. Or because I know some people will probably have to be at work. So I don't want to go too early. So we'll do like 9 o'clock. I think that's a good time to start. But yeah, we're gonna have a little fun for my birthday. And of course, birthday gifts are appreciated. If you know me personally and you from the O where I am, hit me up. It's the CV19. You can always drop something on the poach and be like, go outside and check your poach. Or you can cash app the Hood Table 402, which is right here at the bottom of the screen. But now back to what I was saying before that about the stimulus checks. If we get them for $2,000, that'll be really nice. That'll be lovely. Perfect. That's lovely. But if we get to $600, that's cool too. I'll take it. I'll put that in right on in the bank. Take that right up to the bank and drop it off. But yeah. But other than that, did I discuss everything I wanted to discuss? Make sure you like and share the video. If you aren't subscribed to the Hood Table, subscribe to the Hood Table. Right here, the Hood Table. That's how I spell the Hood Table. Facebook, IG, Twitter, Instagram, Stereo. TheHoodTable.com is our website where you can see my shirt. We have a lot of the Hood Table merchandise, from t-shirts, hoodies, leggings, throw pillows, coffee mugs, face masks. We got all kind of merchandise over on our website, TheHoodTable.com. So check that out. Other than that, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I might come and chop it up with y'all sometime throughout the day tomorrow. I'm not making no promises because I'm gonna be up early in the morning, making cakes, cheesecakes, chopping up all my vegetables, chopping up, making my cornbread for my dressing. I always make my cornbread for my dressing a day ahead of time. Somebody asked me today, they asked me, what did they say? What did they ask me? Hold on, let me go to my text message. They said, what does that say? Oh, they asked me what I put in my dressing. So I was telling them what I put in my dressing. And then I told them, I said, make sure you make the cornbread for your dressing a day ahead of time. And they asked me why. And they said, what does that do? And I said, that makes your cornbread turn out a lot better. I mean, it makes your dressing turn out a lot better with stiffer cornbread. Making cornbread like right before you make your dressing, that is a no. That's not only a no, that's a heck no. You don't want your dressing to be, you don't want your cornbread to be so soft. So soft. Because you want it to be hard, firm, thick. You know what I mean? Because when you start putting in all the stock, putting in all your vegetables, putting in your like some people put cream of mushrooms, some people do cream of chicken, cream of celery. Some people put a lot of different things in their dressing, and you don't want your cornbread that you're using for your dressing to be too soft and too delicate, because you want it to hold and you want that firmness when you bake your dressing, you know. So yeah, so I learned that a long time ago. To make your dressing at least a day ahead of time. I mean, make your cornbread. I'm sorry, make your cornbread that you're going to use for the dressing at least a day. You can do it 2 days ahead of time if you want. Shoot, but I always do mine like the morning before I'm making the dressing. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna make my cornbread a day early. And then I just leave it, and I don't even wrap it. I don't put aluminum foil on it or nothing. I sit it right on my counter, or I sit it on my kitchen table, and I just sit it there and leave it alone. I don't wrap it, nothing. I just let it air dry, not air dry, like clothes or some shit. But I let it naturally cool off and just sit there and get firm, all day, all throughout the day, all overnight. But that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Chopping up all my veggies. I'm not we're gonna have 3 meats tomorrow. Well, Friday, I got a small turkey. Not a big one like I have for Thanksgiving, but I got a small turkey. I got a ham, and I bought a pack of ribs that came with 2 slabs wrapped together. So it was like a 2 for special. So I got some ribs, some ham, and some turkey. That's gonna be the meat. And then I'm gonna make my cornbread for the dressing. I'm gonna make cornbread for my collard greens. We gonna have corn on the cob, yams, uh, potato salad, macaroni and cheese. What else? There's something else. Was it baked beans? Baked beans? I can't remember. I got a list of everything I wanted to cook. It was something else. I can't remember. Oh, and then I'm making a German chocolate cake. I'm gonna make a German chocolate cake. I'm gonna make a strawberry cheesecake. Um, my son says he has an apple pie at home that he got from work. He's gonna bring an apple pie. I think he said an apple pie. I got a sweet potato pie, and I bought a couple of pecan pies. So yeah, nothing totally extravagant. Just a little soul food, a little soul food and little desserts. But that's it. That's what it's gonna be. If I end up making something else, I do. Oh, I think I'm gonna make a banana pudding. I make a banana pudding. So I think I'm gonna make a banana pudding. I did buy the bananas. And I told my son do not eat them because I already had bananas on the table that he had been eating from. And I said, make sure if you eat some bananas, eat the older ones. Do not eat my fresh bananas that I'm gonna use for my banana pudding. So hopefully he listen. But yeah, he's gonna eat all my shit. I had brought some oranges home, and because when I make my turkey, I like to put fruit, vegetables, herbs, all that kind of stuff, spices, all that kind of stuff in my turkey. So I bought oranges, and I bought some limes, and I bought some lemons and some apples and stuff. And he was like, "Oh man, he's about to peel the orange. If you wanted me to buy you some oranges, say buy oranges." Because one thing I don't do when I go to the store, I specifically ask. Well, I only got one son at home now, but I specifically ask, "What snacks do you want? What fruits do you want? What veggies do you want?" Because I don't like buying shit and then it ends up going in the trash or don't get eat fast enough and it goes bad. He did not say he wanted oranges. He said he wanted some grapes, he wanted some apples, and he wanted some bananas. That's what he asked for. So as far as the oranges, I bought a couple of oranges, and that's to go with my turkey. So he got the look throwing up the orange and the stuff like he's about to start opening it. I'm like, nah, put my orange down. That's going in the turkey. He's like, Mama, you putting this in the turkey? Like, yeah. See, they never really watched me do my turkeys. So he's like, "You put an orange in there?" Yeah, I put orange in there. Pay attention. Y'all be sleep. Y'all be playing video games. Y'all be doing all kind of shit when I be cooking most of the time. So they don't be. It'd be so funny too. I know sometimes y'all have probably had y'all kids say, "Well, why you putting that in there?" It could be anything, anything. Why you putting brown sugar in there? Why you putting that in there? Why you putting? I'll be like, "Well, that's what I always put in there." Oh, I didn't know you put that in there. Well, you've been eating it, so But yeah, kids who don't pay attention to you cooking, they don't know half the stuff that you be putting in there. But I have a catalog of like all the because I make over as far as my cake business, Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. Look me up, look me up. But as far as my cake business, when I was in, you know, before the CV-19, when I was out there doing my little cake thizzle, um, I have like a catalog of all my recipes, all my desserts, and for a lot of soul food, sides, main dishes, I have a whole catalog, and it's on my computer, saved as a Word document. I have like main dishes, side dishes, desserts, frostings, um, sweets, finger foods. I have a whole catalog, and even if my computer break down, I every time I update it, I email it to myself to all my emails. So even if my computer, like it's been times where I had to buy a new computer, couldn't get nothing off the old ones. I always email in my recipe documents to myself. So if anything happens, I can't get in my computer, I still can get to my recipes because I email them to myself. And when I find a recipe that I really like or something I done twerked that I done got from somebody else's recipe or anything like that, I type it up, I put it on my file, put it on my Word documents, save it, and I update it and I email it to myself. So I always have an updated copy of my desserts. And I told them when I am no longer here and I am no longer around for you to eat off my plate, y'all can have these and y'all could use them for your family functions if you got a wife that can't cook too well. Give it to her. Or, to your children, whatever. Hey, Miss Sister. Hey, boo. How you doing? You said you making chocolate covered goodies and candies for a gift bag. Oh, I was at Walmart today and I was picking up things to put in my candy jars and my Santa and snowman dishes that I put out for Christmas. I have like little platters and stuff, the glass dishes that you put out, put candy in them, put peanuts in them, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I was at Walmart and I was picking up little things today to put in my dishes for the holiday. But that sounds good. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Christmas. I can't wait till my birthday, which is next Tuesday, and I cannot wait for New Year's. I love the end of the year. Even if we can't really do anything, I'm just grateful to be able to see another holiday, to spend another day with my family. God willing, I'll live to see my birthday next Tuesday, and I'll live to see New Year's. And hopefully 2021 will be a lot better for each and every one of us, one of yous. So that's what I'm praying for a more prosperous year, a happier year, a peaceful year, a year of healing, a year of miracles, and just you know, 2020. After this, I don't even want to. I don't even want to look back. You said, "If ask me your address, I'm going to send you some stuff to you. I won't tell you what it will be." Oh, you're not going to tell me. You're going to surprise me. You gonna surprise me, girl? Oh! I didn't tell y'all what my sons got me for Christmas. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me show y'all what my sons got me. And like I said in the beginning of the show, it's not going to be here until Sunday, thanks to CV-19 and the weather. We got blizzards and thunderstorms. I was supposed to get a package yesterday that didn't come yesterday from somewhere else. Then it said it was going to be here today. Then USPS emailed me and said, sorry, it's going to be delayed. I won't get it till tomorrow. But my package from my kids, I'm not going to get till Sunday. But I was like, that's cool. That's cool. It's the thought that counts. They try to order it on time, but kids, okay, kids. They bought me exactly. See, that's the one thing I love about my sons. when they was growing up, and we was talking about that today, me and my youngest son, when they was growing up, whatever they asked for, as long as, because they were not spoiled, and I was not rich, but as long as they did the things that they needed to do to get what they wanted, like kept their grades up, chores, being respectful, not disobedient. You know, kids act out. Kids gonna act out. You gonna have to get on their butts, go to their school, holler at their teacher from time to time. So they weren't like perfect angels, but as long as they did a lot more good than bad, they really didn't have no I really didn't have no qualms about getting them what they wanted for Christmas. So I would get them what they wanted, what they asked for, then I would throw in a whole bunch of other stuff that I personally want to give them. So once they started getting older and having their own jobs, making their own money, they would specifically ask me, what do you want? And every year, like what did I get last year? Last year, I told them I wanted a new pot set, pots and pans. They got me these beautiful pots and pans, big old huge box of pots and pans, all different sizes. And then a year before that, they asked me what I want. I said I wanted a brand new KitchenAid mixer because I'm a cake decorator. So they got me that. And so this year they asked me, what do I want? And I told them that I want something that I seen on somebody's YouTube channel, and it was Brianna. For those of y'all who might know Brianna Simone Pettyville, she has showed it on her YouTube channel one day, and she said she had found it on Amazon, and she showed it and everything, and she liked it, and I was like, I really like that, and I want to get that. And so when my sons asked me what I wanted for Christmas, I said there's something that I saw on a YouTuber's channel and I want to get it. So this is what I want. And it costs like $200. So they said, okay, send us a picture, send us the the item number or what have you. So that's what I did. So I'm gonna show y'all what it is that they got me and make it bigger. Okay, I think that's big enough. You said I let my son and daughter open one gift tonight. My daughter gave me a beautiful Christmas. Oh, that's so sweet. You know what? My oldest son, when he came over today, he dropped me some coins. He said, here, mama. They had ordered my gift that I wanted off Amazon, and he gave me some more money, and then he gave my other son, his brother, some money, and he was like, "Here's y'all gift. Here's the rest of y'all Christmas gifts. I'm out." And I said, "Well, you and your girlfriend, all y'all stuff is under the tree." He said, "Okay, I'll be over tomorrow to get my gifts." And I said, "Tomorrow? Christmas is Friday. Don't come over here tomorrow talking about you get some gifts." He said, "Oh man," he said, "I don't know why I thought tomorrow was Christmas." So anyway, you said I'm frying the bomb chicken wings right now though. Ooh, chicken wings sound good. Chicken wings sound good. I'm gonna show y'all what my sons bought me for Christmas from Amazon. Can y'all see it okay? Okay, hold on. Whoops. Okay, there we go. This is what my sons got me for Christmas. And what had happened was I have Amazon Prime, so I get like free shipping and all that kind of stuff. So they gave me the money and I paid for it on Amazon. So I ordered it, but they cashed out me the money to buy it. And so I ordered it on my Amazon Prime. So as you can tell, it says across the top, you last purchased this item on December 23rd. So yes, they just got it for me. They tried to order it ahead of time, but Mom, I don't get paid to this day. The other one, Mom, I don't get paid to this day. I was like, that's cool. It won't get here until Sunday. That's cool. That's cool with me. So they gave me the money for it and I bought it. So this is what I got. It's a Instant Pot Dual Crisp Pressure Cooker, 11-in-1, 8 quarts with air fryer, roast, bake, dehydrate. And my homegirl, she was like, yeah, we about to be making some jerky. She said we about to be making some jerky and dehydrates and everything. But yeah, it's an 11-in-1. And I'm gonna just scroll through some of the pictures. It says it's the most loved America's #1 multi-cooker. And I have a chicken, y'all. I already knew my sons was gonna get me this for Christmas, so I bought me a whole chicken like a week ago because that's gonna be the first thing that I cook in that bad boy. I'm gonna cook me a whole chicken up in that mug. It's 8 quarts, so it's a nice size. But yep, it was $179.95, and then with taxes, it came up to like $192. But it says the Instapot that air fries. It's an Instapot, but it has an air fryer as well. The hottest new multi-cooker from the makers of the all-time best-selling Duo series. The Instapot Duo Crisp is a pressure cooker and air fryer with 2 convenient removable lids. But it says it pressure cooks, sautés, steams, slow cooks, sauce viddies. I don't even know what sauce vide is. Am I even saying it right? I don't know what that means. Warms, air fries, rolls, bakes, broils, dehydrates. It has a multi-level air fryer basket, a broiling tray, dishwasher safe, easy seal lid, automatically seals for pressure cooking, pressure release button, vent steam from a distance. Fast family meals fast. The powerful 1500 watt heating element reduces preheating time and cooks up to 70% faster from frozen to golden in minutes. So yes, I cannot wait. I'm like a big kid when it comes to gadgets like that because I love to cook and I love to bake. So every time it's a holiday or my birthday or anything, they already know I want something that I'm going to use for cooking or something like that. So that is what I asked them for. And I was like, y'all just got to give me the money. And I order it on my Amazon Prime. Just give me the money. And I placed the order. They came over today. My son was like, okay, here's my half. My other son was like, here's my half. Then my son was like, oh, and here you go. Here you go. I was like a big kid, like on Christmas, literally. But I love my son. That's why I do everything for them. I do everything for them. Because they always treat their mama good. They always treat me good. So blessed. That's all I can say. Anywho, y'all. But Miss Cisco said that's the exact same one I have, and you are gonna love it. The only thing yours is the air fryer too. I know I'm gonna love it, honey. Let's see. The thing is, Miss Cisco, I've been wanting I wanted an Instapot, I wanted a pressure cooker, I wanted an air fryer, I wanted all these different things. And so when I saw Brianna Simone post this on her YouTube channel that day, I said, oh my God, that is what I want. That's what I really want. So then when it got around closer to Christmas, I've been telling my sons for months, this is what I want. But then I had the picture saved on my old computer that went bad, and I bought me a new computer like a couple of months ago. So I didn't have the information on there. So what I did was I hit up the YouTuber Brianna Simone on Instagram. Shout out to Brianna because she hit me up literally right back. And I said, girl, I need to know the name, the item number, something of that Instapot cooker thingy that you had showed, like, God, that was probably 4-5 months ago that she had showed that on her channel. And she sent me the picture and everything. And so I sent the picture to my son. I said, this is how much it costs. They said, we got you. You order it. We'll get the money and you just order it. So that's what I did. So you said that's how my baby girl is. That's why I went as far as I could. I'm telling you, my kids, I'm telling you, only got 2 sons. I always wanted 2 sons. And I told them from a very young age, as long as y'all do me, as long as y'all do right by me, like, you know, I Color Purple, till you do right by me, you ain't gonna never, ever, have nothing. Everything you touch go fail. Everything, you know what I'm saying? So I told myself at a very young age, as long as y'all do right by me, as long as y'all remain respectful, as long as y'all, just be good kids. I mean, just just on GP, just treat your parents right. Just treat your parents right. Shoot, we the only parents you got. So I'm like, and I know I was a good parent working 2, 3, 4 jobs throughout their lives as a single parent, taking care of them, raising them. I went to school full time for 2 years while I was working 2 jobs, while I was taking care of them and ripping and running them around to all their extracurricular activities, football, basketball, track, wrestling, all that. So yeah, they've been knowing for as long as y'all do right by me, I do right by you. You will never need anything as long as you do right by me. Okay. But yeah, so I'm grateful to have some good kids. I only got 2 of them. So, but anyway, you guys, I'm about to jump off of here. I said I was gonna dedicate an hour to chopping it up with you guys tonight. We almost on 2 hours. So yes, it's a snow day. I'm up in this house just cozy. I got me a little something in my glass. And I'm gonna sit up here and I don't know, watch some Netflix, Hulu, YouTube. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna recommend some TV shows to you guys on Netflix. Matter of fact, hold on, because I want to make sure I give you guys the right name. And you might have already watched them before, but just in case you didn't, let's see. I'm on my Netflix now because I want to make sure if it was on Netflix or okay, it was Netflix. It was Netflix. Okay. So if you have Netflix or Power Stick or whatever, there's a TV show that is perfect, great, entertaining, comedy, seriousness. You might drop a few tears, but it's a all around great family movie, perfect for the holidays. Starring Kurt Russell and his beautiful wife, Miss Goldie. It's the Christmas Chronicles, the Christmas Chronicles Part 1 and the Christmas Chronicles Part 2. Now in Part 2, Tyrese plays in there. The music, the singer R&B Tyrese Gibson, he plays in Part 2. But it's perfect. And the thing about it, I never heard of the TV show before or the movie before. So I was sitting around working one day, and a lot of times I'm working at home and I watch Hulu, Netflix, whatever, just to be entertained while I'm working. And so I said, let me check this out. First, I wasn't even going to watch, and I was like, I need something in my spirit. I need something Christmassy, holiday, festive. And I was just going through all the Christmas movies, The Grinch, This Christmas with Chris Brown. I was going through Bad Moms Christmas, all of them. I'm like, what do I want to watch? And so I said, Christmas Chronicles. I don't think I've heard of them or watched it. So I watched Part 1. No. First, I saw Part 2. And so I said Part 2. And I said, I wonder if Part 1 is on there because I really don't want to watch a Part 2 if I never seen the Part 1. So I looked it up in the search and Part 2 popped up. So I went ahead and watched Part 1. It was so good, y'all. So good. And then I went ahead and watched, it's called The Christmas Chronicles. It is perfect. And the reason why I say I keep reiterating family show or family movie, because I watched it. I watched Part 1 and I watched Part 2. And I wish I would not have watched it by myself. It is perfect for Christmas Eve, for you to watch, especially if you got small children, you got grandchildren. It is the perfect feel-good holiday, Christmassy, festive movie on Netflix. That's what I believe. So it's called The Christmas Chronicle. Part 1 is just called The Christmas Chronicle. Then Part 2 is The Christmas Chronicles Part 2. But definitely, I was like, oh my God, why did I watch this movie by myself? I could have saved this for Christmas. And I still told my son, I said, I know a good movie for us to watch. I'm not telling you because you might try to watch it beforehand. But I wish I did have some little kids in the house because I would definitely watch it. But it's not just for little kids. It's not just no little kiddie movie. It's for grown-ups too. So, and I think you guys will enjoy it, especially if you love a good old feel-good Christmas movie, full of comedy. It even got some little bit of action in there, magic, all that. I mean, miracles, whatever you want to call it. It's all in there. The spirit of Christmas. So on that note, check that out on Netflix. The Christmas Chronicles 1 and the Christmas Chronicles 2, starring Kurt Russell and the beautiful Goldie Hawn. She's still beautiful. I always thought she was a beautiful woman. Kurt Russell and his wife, they've been together, I think, 30, 35 years, something like that. But yeah, they said they did an interview about how they marriage survived. They weren't married. My bad. They're not married. They asked them in an interview how they've been together so long, and he said they just did it their way. He was like, basically, if it's not broke, don't fix it, something like that. And there are people who can survive in long relationships like that without getting married. And then there are people who can't. Some people gotta get married, gotta have a ring, gotta get the white dress, the veil, the church, I'm that person. Excuse me. I'm that person. I ain't never been married before. So on my first time, I wanted to be at a church. I ain't gotta have no white dress just because. But it's gonna be egg white, off white, something. But yeah, so I that's what I want. I want it ain't gotta be nothing big. It ain't gotta be super big, But yeah, that's what I want. But anywho, we almost at the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna jump off of here again. Don't forget to share the video, like and share. And let me put my little my little plug at the bottom. Please like and share the video and subscribe to our The Hood Table YouTube channel. If you are watching from any other platform, please make sure you get over to YouTube. And love offerings are always appreciated. Cash App, The Hood Table 402. If you want to donate to The Hood Table, love offerings are always appreciated. Excuse me. But yeah. But don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, IG, Stereo, and of course our website. And I like my little website. I had somebody who's from Omaha. I had them create our website. I think she did a really good job. So if you like our website too, I done had people hit me up. One of the people who hit me up is a local pastor in Omaha. He hit me up. He said, "Who did your website?" And I referred him to her. So yeah, if you like our website, it's not like the normal website that you would see. It's different. And I told her exactly what I wanted. I want something different. I don't want your average blogging website. And that's what I got. And she works with you all the way. If there's something she does that you don't like, if there's changes you need made she works with you all the way from the colors, from the layout, from everything. She's very brilliant when it comes to making websites. That's what she does. That's just what she does for a living. She creates websites for people. So whether you want a real flashy one, whether you want a real professional one, whether you want a basic website, she has different price ranges. And she also not only makes a website, but she can manage a website. Like some people, especially if you have a large following, or might have a lot of different businesses, or just you need a lot of different things on your website and you need somebody to actually manage it, she does that too, for a fee, of course. But she can manage your website, and people who manage websites, if anything goes wrong, they automatically, you call them, you hit them up, tell them what's going on with your website. If you need them to add something, add a page, remove a page, anything like that. That's what people do who manage websites. So she does that too. Or she could just build you one. And after that, after she completes it, you're happy with it, She gives you like a it's not like really a warranty, but she gives you like free management for like 2 weeks after the website is up and running. She makes sure it's on Google. She makes sure it's found on Google. I mean, she does all that. And then after the few weeks afterwards, like kind of like a little warranty period or something like that. If you don't want to pay her to manage it every month, like pay a monthly fee for her to manage it, um you can always hit her up, and she has like a one-time fee if you absolutely need something done on your website and you can't figure it out yourself. She does have a small one-time fee. But yeah, I think she's great. I think she's great. So her name is TJ. So if you've been to our website, thehoodtable.com, and you like it, and you might need somebody to create you a website, especially if you're a YouTuber, blogger, you're getting a large following, and you might be like, well, dang, I want to get real pro out here. I want to create me a website, and you can't figure it out yourself like me. I tried several times to try to put me a website together and failed each and every time. So I was very pleased and happy with what she did for me. So I always have to let people know that when they ask who did your website. But on that note, again, I'm about to get off of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time. I'm gonna just jump in while I'm getting ready for the holidays and chit chat with you guys for a minute. Other than that, I probably won't see you guys again till probably. Hi, I might jump on here on Christmas just for a little bit, just to say Merry Christmas. But if not, I'll be back with you guys on the weekend. And then of course, next Tuesday, don't forget, we kicking it next Tuesday on here on my YouTube channel, the Hood Table YouTube channel, for my birthday. For my birthday, next Tuesday evening, hey, it's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. We gonna sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. Cause we don't give it's your birthday. Hey. You said good night, time to eat. Yes, you know what? I worked a long day today, a long day. Even with a 2-hour lunch period, I still worked 12 hours today. So I made some barbecue baked chicken legs, and I made some mixed vegetables for my child, and that was it. That was it. That was it. I've been cooking straight for like the last week and a half. We had tacos. Yesterday we had tacos for Taco Tuesday. I made tacos. What did I make the day before that? I can't even remember what I made the day before that. I can't remember. I know the other day I made roast. Oh. The day before that I made sausages and shrimp sausages and grits. That's what I made. Oh, I showed the picture on my YouTube community wall. Oh my god. I love me some shrimps and grits. And I throw sausages in mine. I throw either beef or either Cajun and Dooley sausages, either or. They work fine, either or. But yeah, it was so good. Whew. You said happy Earth Day next Tuesday. The hardworking Miss T. Thank you. Love you to life. Also, you guys make sure you subscribe to Miss Sislo Newsworthy Update. That is my sister from another mister. She's an awesome YouTuber. She's also on other platforms as well, like Stereo, under Sislo 2008. But yeah, please subscribe to Miss Sislo as well. She's one of my moderators on here. She's also the Hood Table member. For all of y'all who might want to join our membership, it's only $1.99 a month. All you gotta do is click the join button, which is right next to the subscribe button. If you would like to become a member, you get extra perks. You get entered in contests and all kind of other things. I do like member only videos, lives where you can give me like Q&As, and we discuss, all kind of stuff on a more personal level than just on our regular platform. So yeah. But yep, you said don't forget it's the next holiday next Tuesday, so be ready to make that cash out ting-a-ling-a-ling. What she said. What Miss Sislo said. Yes, it is my birthday next week. And as always, love offerings are always appreciated, and birthday offerings too. But on that note, you guys, again, I'm gonna really wrap up this time though. I'm gonna really wrap up. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant. Um, we ain't getting that check yet. We ain't getting that stimulus check yet, but it's coming. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. And everybody who's in Omaha or anywhere else, whether it's bad weather, we have like blizzard-like conditions here today. That's why I named the show Happy Snow Day. But I've been in the house all evening just trying to stay warm. But stay warm out there, you guys. If you are out there driving, matter of fact, I need to text my son and make sure he got home safe because he got off at 10 o'clock. Make sure he got home safe. My son that don't live at home anymore. But stay safe, drive safe, be safe out there in those streets. Remain vigilant, wash, wear a mask, all that. If you're at the grocery store, take that spray, take that sanitizer, take them wet wipes, spray them cart downs, wipe them cart downs. Just, try to do the best you can. We know it's not 100% foolproof, which is why a lot of people just hate wearing a mask. Like, oh, I'm gonna get it anyway. Yeah, no, you don't know if you're gonna get it. You don't know if you ain't gonna get it. But if you do get it, hopefully you don't get it bad and you will survive it. But still, in the meantime, in the between time, be safe, remain vigilant. God bless everybody. Have a happy holiday if I don't see you. Have a Merry Christmas if I don't see you. And a Happy New Year if I don't see you. And shout out to all the Capricorns in the house. It's our time. The beginning of the end is our time. The beginning and the end is our time. Caps in the house, caps in the house. The beginning of the year. And we take y'all out at the end of the year. Caps. That part. I'm out, y'all. Bye. Good night.